you know, just like everybody else, I watched the Olympics and curling showed up. Oh, this is kind of cool and sort of an interesting game. My first phone call was to Kara. I said, hey, how'd you like to help with this demo day for curling and see if we can get curling going here?
And I said, we don't even know how to curl.
Oh, nobody knew how to.
But one thing we did know, and that was community.
Called a number of the clubs around the state of Michigan. I said, hey, you know, if we did an open house in Traverse City, like a demo day, would you come out and help us out? And sure enough, 60 people, volunteers from clubs from around the state came here, and we had over 500 people show up.
Jill, she was the only one that knew how to curl.
I had been away from the sport for 20 years or so, and it was really exciting for me to have the opportunity to get back into it.
Said, listen, we don't know how to curl, but we'll start a club if you'll teach us how to curl.
And so I helped volunteer at the open house, introduce people to curling, and was coerced to become part of the founding board. And 7 years later, I'm heavily involved in the club and have helped introduce the sport to the city.
We're getting better.
Yeah, we're getting better.
Curling is the fastest growing winter sport in the United States right now. And on the curling ice, it doesn't matter who you are, it's a highly social sport. There's no distinction between men and women on the same teams, or young and old. It's all about playing this wonderful sport.
Yeah, I think that's what I liked about it too from the very beginning, is everyone was brand new. It's all different ages, it's all different people from all different backgrounds, it's just fun.
I've been bagpiping since I was 10 years old, and much of my piping has taken place in Canada, where curling and bagpipes really mix.
Once I got on the ice, it just something I took to. I like the team aspect. I've met some wonderful people. We have a lot of fun.
I moved to Michigan in 16, sent an email to the info at and said, hey, I'm new to the area. I live in Lake City. I'm a relatively experienced wheelchair curler. Can I come out and play with you guys? And since then, it's been nothing but just welcoming, warm, great competition, fun.
I mean, we take it seriously to a point, but we're out here to have a good time.
It was just something that really fit with what we needed, and just to kind of stay active and get together every week.
We share this ice, which is not ideal ice for curling.
A curling stone, if you threw it on this plain old flat ice, would go about 15, 20 feet and stop. When we curl, we play on what is called pebbled ice. When you look at it, it's got kind of an orange peel appearance to it. That allows a curling rock to do two things. Number one, go about 135 feet instead of just 10 or 15, and it also allows it to make that curve. It's called a curl, hence the name of the sport.
Sometimes with the non-dedicated ice, it takes a weird turn when it was like going right for the button.
In order for us to get better and to grow the community, we need to have our own space.
The ice can be, and is, a limiting factor in how well all the players are able to play the game, and sometimes in the outcome of particular shots. Here, with this sort of a surface, yeah, it affects it.
I think it would just be fantastic for our community. It would give us the opportunity to expand our programming, expand the amount of availability of ice that we have to offer for different programs, and allow more people to experience the sport, both the culture, the community, the physical benefits of the sport. We would love to be able to have that opportunity to grow it in our community.
Once we get it built and everything installed, host great, wonderful bonspiels, to be able to get kids involved. Our youth and our community deserves to have that.
Programs for adults in the daytime rather than very late at night, which is when we curl now.
I think what I'd like to see is Traverse City be really kind of like the template for what a community can have when they bring curling to their to their community.
This is much bigger than curling for Traverse City. This is a really amazing project, and it's got a lot of great people behind it, wishing us success and coming on board, and that's what it's going to take.